This is The Big Biz with Sunny on 106.2 Big FM.
It's the 4th of October and 12:05 on the clock, and we're in conversation with Mimoun Assraoui, who is the Chief Executive Officer of RIF Trust.
Well, we're talking about second passports, citizenship by investment, and there are a lot of questions coming in. Shastra, what are the kind of questions coming in?
Well, one of the most common and popular question is, what are the most popular residency programs that you offer?
Okay, thank you so much for the question. I think there's a distinguish between citizenship by investment, which is a second passport, and the most popular program and known here are, for example, the Citizenship, which has been the eldest program, Dominica, which has also been very popular for a second passport. Mm-hmm. Vanuatu is also a new kid on the block, I would say, but has been gaining a lot of popularity. So this is for what we call citizenship, is second passport. So you get a second passport in less than 6 months for you and your family. So this is citizenship. In terms of residency by investment, it's an old business. It started in Canada in the 80s. Then even the UK, for example, they have an investor program. The US, they have an investor program. But there's been big trends over the last 5-6 years with new programs that have been very popular in this part of the world, and including some of the Indian community and the Southeast Asian, which is, for example, Portugal. Portugal residency program has been gaining a lot of popularity because of its flexibility and because of the strength of the government behind it. Greece has been a program. Malta citizenship and residency by investment, and we have an office in Malta that is catering especially for our clients who are going to Malta to get their citizenship or their residency. Cyprus, but this one is for the high rollers, ultra high net worth people who can afford to put €2 million real estate. Obviously, it's a big budget, but don't you're looking at me. Don't be scared. There's also programs that are at a lower cost. You know,
right.
This is not. It starts at $100,000.
Right.
So this is in a nutshell. I mean, we need more time to go through, and that's why.
Absolutely. So what's the turnaround time, and what's the average investment that one needs when it comes to citizenship by investment?
There's two elements. The government they've put a donation element, which this one it's most cost effective. People who just want to donate that amount, and it starts at $100,000.
Right.
Depends if for a single or for family. Or it's or you do an investment into real estate, and usually the ticket size of investment real estate start at $200,000 in the Caribbean.
Okay.
It's €250,000. It starts in Europe with Malta, for example, €280,000 in Portugal. For Vanuatu is $130,000 donation. So as you can see, this is a starting price between $100,000 to $150,000 donation,
right?
And the investment is more than $200,000 to $300,000 investment amount.
The first question from Sandeep is: as a South Asian, can I apply?
Yes, there's obviously as an Indian, there's some restriction from the country, but some of our clients. They're doing either residency by investment, for example, Portugal or other program. This one we've seen popularity, and for citizenship, yes, it's possible to apply, and then after each individuals to decide on what they want to do. But there's no restrictions for the Southeast Asian.
Okay. The next question is from Kelsey, and she says, "What is the most popular program amongst the South Asians?"
The residency program, we've seen a lot of interest from for the UK, Portugal. We've seen growing trend for Greece and Malta as a residency, and citizenship, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Dominica for the citizenship part.
Okay, the next question is from Aditya, and he is asking you, what is the process and cost on an average?
It starts at $100,000 for a single applicant plus fees. This is on the donation side, and recently there's been a decrease in the pricing to $150,000 for family of 4 plus some of the fees. This is on the donation side, and on the investment is $200,000 investment plus the government fees and due diligence fees. So, for example, for family of 4, we're talking around $300,000 real estate investment that you can resell after 5 or 7 years. So
fantastic. All right. Next question.
The next question is from Dhairya, and he says, whom can I include in my family?
Yeah, it's a good question. It's a vertical inclusion, so mother, father plus kids, and you can also include your parents, grandfather, granddaughters.
All right.
And there's been some interesting progress recently where you can include also the siblings of the main applicants.
Oh, nice.
If they are dependent or if they are not married.
All right.
Oh, wow. Okay, so the next question is from Asha, and she says, how do I get in touch with you?
Well, we have the Instagram page that you mentioned. We have our LinkedIn page. You can send us an email at contact@riftrust.com. So it's riftrust.com. And well, we're doing so. These are the usual way.
Okay, so I'm just going to repeat. The Instagram ID is riftrust_citizenship. You can also email them at contact@riftrust.com, and you can also access their website on riftrust.com.
Mimoun, you got to tell us, 2020 has been a year of challenges for a lot of business owners. What about your business? When we talk about RIF Trust, how did your business evolve?
Yeah, thank you. I mean, this is obviously $1 million question, and for us, it's been a good year, in all honesty, and I am very happy, and all of my colleagues that we have weathered this crisis pretty well. I mean, first of all, we managed to be able to do our work remotely, so we actioned our business continuity plan very early in March. So with the staff working from home, so from an employee's point of view, and also we can work with the different government remotely. So that has been one of the great thing for us. Then
so basically business evolved where you all actually went digital. You all went online.
Exactly. We've been digital, so we've been continue to onboard clients, and we opened our office progressively in June 30-50%, and since July at 100%. But we've seen a lot of inflow of business coming to us because unfortunately the small players are dying. So this is a race to the big names, to the people you can trust. Our business is all about trust. So I say it's not to sign a client in our business, but it's to deliver. So we've been in existence for more than 8 years. We've delivered more than 1,000 clients.
Right.
We have the reputation, the credibility behind us. So we've been lucky on that front. So 1/3 is coming from from word of mouth from our clients. The 1/3 is from our B2B, lawyers, private bankers, and the 1/3 is coming from marketing activities. So since July we had very good months: July, August, September.
Right.
Touch wood. So it's for us again. It's a combination of several factors. A race to the big names for this you want to be able to trust the partner that's going to be handling your application.
Right.
So that's why people are coming to us. We have increased our reach in terms of B2B. And by creating what we call CART, Certified Agent of RIF Trust. So if you are a broker into real estate, you cannot sell anymore your real estate here locally, but you want to diversify. So we are partnering with this company to be able to do real estate in Europe, in the Caribbean,
right,
in other part of the world.
So you're actually expanding at this point?
We're expanding, and people are coming to us. There's always we are lucky because people want to do business with us. It's like in our business. Actually, we don't need to sell our business.
There's credibility.
Yeah, credibility, and people are coming to us because it's service that they need. After is a selection of your provider. So
right,
it's like a car in our business. You need a car, and more in our world, it's something that is more and more popular. I'm sure in your entourage you have people who have done this,
right,
and it's spreading around. So people are talking, and here in Dubai we are lucky to be kind of the hub for this business. So we are touching quite a lot of clients.
Okay.
So this has been and touch wood, we're growing. We're investing a lot in our employees. I mean, as I mentioned to you, talking about CEO, for me always what I tell I team and our philosophy, CEO stands for clients, employees, and owners.
Fantastic.
And clients are the first pillar of a company. So without them, we don't pay the bill. So they are we need to be focusing on them. The second is our employees, and our employees have been great resources for us during all of this crisis. They've been persistent, resilient, today I'm with our colleagues from the marketing team.
Right.
So we have a full dedicating team from the front office, from the sales, marketing, legal, you name it, support functions, marketing. That is all rowing towards some direction. That's why we have we are lucky to be able to have such phenomenal employees.
Right.
And this is how we want to grow.
Okay.
And so
right. So what's the next question that we have? Jate, what's the message of hope that you have for people?
Message of hope
For 2021, for business owners, what would you want to ask? What would you want to tell them while going?
I mean, it's challenging. I mean, we are all facing through difficulties, challenges, and this is what makes us stronger. So don't give up. I mean, this seems to be like trivial things to say, but the message of hope is focus on what you are good at, and focus on your clients' requirement. Work on the long run. I know that's pretty easy to say, where for us on our side we've been for more than 7 years. We've done the hardest part. The first 3 years in a business is always difficult,
right?
But you still need to focus on your clients and always reinventing yourself. I mean, there's going to be opportunities in our business. For example, there's going to be digital opportunities, and you always need to reinvent yourself.
Keep reinventing.
Reinventing. I mean, we live in this world. We have to deal with it, but at the same time, it's also creating opportunities. And for me, in terms of hope, and this is why we are focusing on, is very much to our slogan is "Hello Freedom." So we are selling freedom, but is also right. My hope, and is also more fraternity. So is helping the others in this time of difficult situation. Is helping your employees, helping your friends, helping your neighbors. So we as a company, we're also doing our part by trying to help wherever we can. We sponsored last month a cricket match for disadvantaged children.
Right.
We are growing our CSR activities in terms to see where we can support. So as a company, we have these values entrenched in us.
Fantastic.
And we've done sponsoring in orphanage, for example, in North of Africa. We all have to do our bit here and there. We became very much a global world.
Right.
Now we learn to be a bit more local with clusters.
Fantastic.
And we have to be in it together. So we have
wise words from the CEO, Mimoun Assraoui. Thank you so much for joining us today.